Why is this image so weird? Countless players thought it was real. It became such a famous legend that even Notch heard about it, and he jokingly removed it in almost every Minecraft update.
Do we need more wood or... Oh, another player. I'll check them out later. Wait a minute, I'm in single player. What?
In the summer of 2010, a single, low-resolution screenshot shattered the peace of the internet. It looked like a normal game of Minecraft Alpha, except for one impossible detail: two blank, unblinking eyes staring back from the fog on a single-player world. It all began the day an anonymous user on 4chan posted a screenshot of his Minecraft world, along with a short story. The original post that started it all was deleted and is now considered lost media. But because people had copied it, the full text has been preserved. I had recently spawned a new world in single player. Everything was normal at first. As I began chopping down trees and crafting a workbench, I noticed something move amongst the dense fog. I have a very slow computer, so I have to play with tiny render distance. I thought it was a cow, so I pursued it, hoping to grab some hides for armor. It wasn't a cow, though. Looking back at me was another character with the default skin, but his eyes were empty. I saw no name pop up, and I double-checked to make sure I wasn't in multiplayer mode. He didn't stay long. He looked at me and quickly ran into the fog. I pursued out of curiosity, but he was gone. I continued on with the game, not sure what to think. As I expanded the world, I saw things that seemed out of place for the random map generator to make. To buy 2 tunnels in the rocks, small perfect pyramids made of sand in the ocean, and groves of trees with all their leaves cut off. I would constantly think I saw the other player in the deep fog, but I never got a better look at him. I tried increasing my render distance too far whenever I thought I saw him, but to no avail. I saved the map and went on the forums to see if anyone else had found the pseudo player. There were none. I created my own topic telling of the man and asking if anyone had a similar experience. The post was deleted within 5 minutes. I tried again, and the topic was deleted even faster. I received a PM from username Herobrine containing one word: stop. When I went to look at Herobrine's profile, the page 400 forward, I received an email from another user. He claimed the mods can read the forum user messages, so we were safer using email. The emailer claimed that he had seen the mystery player, too, and had a small directory of other users who had seen him as well. Their worlds were littered with obviously man-made features as well, and described their mystery player to have no pupils. About a month passed until I heard from my informant again. Some of the people who had encountered the mystery man had looked into the name Herobrine and found that name to be frequently used by a Swedish gamer. After some further information gathering, it was revealed to be the brother of Notch, the game's developer. I personally emailed Notch and asked him if he had a brother. It took him a while, but he emailed me back a very short message. I did, but he is no longer with us. I haven't seen the mystery man since our first encounter, and I haven't noticed any changes to the world other than my own. I was able to press print screen when I first saw him. Here's the only evidence I have of his existence. Those who read the entire thread were left asking the same questions. Was it Photoshop? A glitch? Something real? Nobody knew, but the seed of doubt had already been planted, and it eventually gave rise to one of the most famous characters in gaming history. What really made the legend explode were 2 streamers, Copeland and Patimus. Copeland had simply come across the story on the 4chan thread. He loved the reaction it got from his chat and came up with a plan. He edited an image of Herobrine into a painting texture and started a live stream, pretending that he had encountered him in-game. He would play normally for a few minutes, and then, upon entering a room and noticing the Herobrine painting, he would act terrified, creating an iconic moment that gave the story even more credibility. After that, he ended the stream. The chat absolutely exploded. At that point, nobody could ignore it anymore. What had started as a possibly fake photograph suddenly felt real. Everyone watching the stream believed it, helping the story spread rapidly across the internet. Patimas did exactly the same thing, but this time, using a door texture that had been perfectly edited to include Herobrine's face. He staged a supposed encounter with him, and the video quickly went viral. Suddenly, the internet was flooded with videos claiming to show Herobrine's sightings, fueling the belief that he was real. Soon after came the mods, the rituals, and the famous altars supposedly required to summon him, making Herobrine recognizable even outside the world of Minecraft. The story continued to circulate online for many years. However, one question still remained unanswered. Where was the original photograph taken? Did that world actually exist? That's exactly what we're going to discover in the next part. For a long time, finding that seed seemed impossible. The problem was that the version of Minecraft used in the screenshot was so old that its world generation was incredibly complicated, full of bugs and systems that no longer exist in modern versions. But in September 2020, a group of people obsessed with solving the mystery created Minecraft at Home. It was a project where hundreds of volunteers donated their computers, all connected through a worldwide network that spent 24 hours a day analyzing Minecraft seeds. Their goal was simple. At least in theory, they wanted to analyze everything visible in the image. To do that, they recreated the screenshot pixel by pixel, the shape of the hills, the exact position of every tree, the clouds in the sky. Absolutely everything. Then they compared that information against billions of randomly generated Minecraft worlds, hoping to find the exact one from the original screenshot. But the wait was brutal. Weeks went by with no results, then a month, then two, and still nothing. It started to look like the seed would never be found. Until on January 16th, 2021, at 12:21 a.m., they found it. After 4 months of searching, they finally had the answer. The seed and the exact coordinates appeared on screen. They checked the location and it was a perfect match. The terrain, the trees, the hills, everything was exactly where it appeared in the original image. For the first time ever, the Minecraft community could visit the exact place where the screenshot that started the Herobrine legend had been taken. But what about Herobrine? Well, the short answer is he was photoshopped in. The creator of the original 4chan post simply wanted a creepy image to make his story more believable, so he took the screenshot and edited a Steve model with completely white eyes into the background. And that's it. The world was real, the screenshot location was real, but Herobrine never was. He was just a joke that started on 4chan and somehow became one of the most famous legends in gaming history. Visiting that world today, using the seed, is almost like making a pilgrimage. You're not going to find Herobrine there, but you will find the reason why so many of us fell in love with Minecraft in the first place, making up stories and letting our imagination do the rest. Notch understood how big the legend had become pretty quickly. That's why for years he kept adding the joke, removed Herobrine to almost every update. It was basically his way of saying, yeah, I know what you guys are doing. At one point, Notch even confirmed that Herobrine was never in the game's code. He wasn't a dead brother, he wasn't a glitch, And he wasn't some hidden secret. He was just a made-up story that the community turned into something much bigger. And even after confirming it wasn't real, Notch kept trolling everyone with the removed Harebrine joke for years. Today, the only thing left to do is visit that world, load up that seed, and leave our mark there.